What's up, people? How you doing? Welcome back to another week of Teens with a View.
Hey!
We have a special guest. He's a spoken word poet, Joshua Bennett, people.
Yes.
Say hi for
Hey,
me,
what's
Josh.
up? What's up, y'all?
And we're just here to ask him a few questions about his poetic
But
lifestyle.
before we start, they might notice that we're missing our two co-hosts, Val and Medlock. Oh, well, they're out doing their homecoming thing. But while they're gone, me and Armand are going to hold it down in the interview with Joshua Bennett. So, Joshua, oh my gosh. I heard that you performed in front of the President of the United States. How was that?
Man, absolutely incredible. It was about, I guess, a year ago now. I was still a junior in college at UPenn. And one day, I was studying for finals. I just got a phone call from Stan Lathan, who's actually the brilliant producer of Def Poetry Jam. And he was like, "Hey, Josh, you want to perform at the White House?" And I was like,
Just
"Yeah,
like
of course."
Just
you
like
know.
that.
So I got the phone call, went, and it was beautiful. It was amazing.
Hey, yo, I'm sort of a poet myself. I'm not saying I'm better than you or anything, but no, just messing with you. I'm sort of a poet myself. Can you tell me, like, what kind of inspires you? Because I saw what you did at the White House, and it was beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you tell me, like, what's like your muse? Because I know us artists, we have muses, we have things in which we pull our inspirations from. So tell me about your whole inspirational process as far as, you know, your thoughts and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, even so for the piece I did for the president was Tamara's Opus, right? And so that piece was about my older sister and how growing up I didn't know sign language, so it was difficult for us to communicate with her because she was deaf. And I mean, a lot of my inspiration, honestly, this comes from my family, comes from my friends, from my environment, really from the things I see every day. And I think as an artist, that's what I'm really committed to. I don't write about nature much. I mean, I have love for it, you know, for people that write about trees and roses and all that. That's all well and good. But as for me, I've always taken my primary inspiration from the people that I'm closest to.
That's great, man. I see.
Yeah. So when did you realize your talent for poetry and writing?
When did I realize my talent? Okay, so when I was 5, right? I used to. No, I'm so serious. My mom told me about this. I didn't even remember it. When I was 5, I used to come home from church and I would recite the sermons that I just heard, and I would just walk around the house just doing the sermon, right? And so in terms of performance, I started actually really young. But in terms of spoken word, man, when I was 17. I went to a relief benefit for Hurricane Katrina that was being held at a local college. And it was a spoken word poetry event. And after I saw it, man, I was hooked. They had Abi O'Doon from The Last Poets. You know, they had a bunch of like local acts. And I'd never seen spoken word before. And after that night, I went home the next weekend, wrote my first poem, and the rest was history.
Oh, yeah, and I like, one thing I like about spoken word, I like the fact that it's an outlet for expressing ideas and solutions to problems creatively, and like I feel as though like as a community, a young community of teens, we've forgotten how to really express ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, how would you describe spoken word? Like, what is your definition of it?
My definition of so I guess my definition of spoken word is kind of just where it's where hip hop meets theater. I guess for me at least, like, cause growing up, I mean, I would try to rap, but I don't know. I was always kind of a nerdy dude, so I wanted to rap about Scrabble and rap about, you know, books and like video games. And back in the day, that just wasn't cool. You know, in like 2001, everybody wanted to be Jay-Z, right? And so I wasn't an actor, but what spoken word gave me was the opportunity to kind of like write my own 3-minute plays with like a hip hop swagger and like a hip hop rhythm to it. And for me, it seemed like cats that like theater but didn't like hip hop, or people that like hip hop but didn't like, you know, the traditional theater, the Broadway, the stage play. They could, yeah, exactly. It was a perfect marriage of the two, and everybody could take something from it. So for me, it's like the perfect marriage of these two really beautiful art forms, and it's something everybody can get with.
Well, check it out. That's his definition. We'll be right back with more of JB, Joshua Bennett, after the break.
Hey, we're back with Joshua Bennett.
What's up?
So, with you being a poet, do you rap at all?
Yeah, I rap a little bit.
Yeah.
I rap a little
Just
bit,
a little
something
bit.
like.
You want to give us a snippet or something?
Like freestyle?
All right. Asked me to give a snippet, so I had to rip it. Coming off the top, Liu Kang about to kick it. Your boy is splendiferous, ridiculous, meticulous. When I be kicking this, it's ludicrous. Who else could do it like this? Nobody. It's Josh Bennett. It's no need for Rashadi. I'm the hottest. When I hit the open market, I be sparking like a firefighter, lighter. I put it up, it's in my hand, my brain spans it, goes crazy. I have no choice. It's the teens with a voice sitting here. Armand and my homegirl, the voice.
Oh, hold up on that one. Everybody, Armand,
Yeah.
and here's. Oh yes, I like
I
it.
like that.
I was cut you off
right
there. That's hot. Nice little stream of
really
conscience.
good.
Now hold on. Do you write raps?
Do I write raps?
Yeah.
I recently actually have a mixtape that's supposed to be dropping soon.
Oh really?
So yeah. Jones kind of tough on the low. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
It's kind of tough.
So can you spit a verse or two?
Let me think of a written verse that I got. All right.
Oh, hold on. Before you spit the verse, I want to ask you. Do you feel as though you could make some kind of career out of rapping?
Yeah. Are you serious or?
Nah. I mean, for me, rap is more like just playing around. Like for me, my primary like art really is poetry, is stage performance, is teaching, is ministry. Like that's where I really feel like my career is at. But I think music definitely is like beautiful. And I think honestly, as I get older, if I continue to improve and like somebody wanted to give me money to rap, I'll definitely do it. It's not like, because I mean, even my content is like very different. And my content isn't like much divergent like from my poetry, you know what I mean? Because it's the same source, you know what I mean? Like I feel like God is my source, you know, and I'm a vessel. And I just want to speak the truth, you know? So even my raps are just like silly and, I mean, you'll hear if you want me to spit a written verse. It's real.
Yeah,
like,
but hold on. Before you do that, I want to ask again. You said something about what'd you say? You were talking about, or maybe I was thinking this. I think.
It's all good.
About rap is just a way of sending messages. Yeah, I was thinking that. Don't worry about me. Rap is a way of sending messages. Let's say you did get into the rap game, or you became like some kind of super professional, amazing person at spitting poetry. What kind of messages would you convey to teens? What do you think that effect should have on teens, and what do you think that they should pull from it? That's what I'm asking. From your messages.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would hope that like big major success wouldn't really affect my content at all. Like really what I want teens to take from my work, whether it be my music or my poetry, is that you should never be afraid to be different. I feel like when I was a teenager, I always struggled with wanting to be just like everybody else until I realized that was stupid. And that a lot of other people weren't creative and they weren't even having fun being who they were. So why would I want to be like them when I actually kind of enjoyed Scrabble and reading books and love movies and like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Why not? Why not be you? Yeah.
I hear there's a million other people. There's only one you. But yo, check it out. I know we put it off. Let's hear a rap verse.
Okay. Getting on now, used to be anonymous. In my prime and I'm feeling like Optimus. They saying, who's that? Well, ain't it obvious? Snap back, jeans skinny like my body is. I was a square like the holes in harmonicas. High honor roll plus hall monitor. Elementary was elementary. Now I'm grown up, about to rock sedimentary. It's Jake Bennett B, sharper than a pair of cleats. We getting fly parasailing with the parakeets. But still corny like a field in Nebraska. Your mom loves JB, go ahead, ask her. He's spitting rhymes for the middle age. For all the really cool teachers in 11th grade, go Mr. Pike, it's your theme song. We never sleep, but we about to get our dream on.
Oh, we will be right back.
Gosh.
That was hot. We'll be right back with more JB.